You know those days when you wake up and you think, I want to feel inspired. I want to be excited about what I'm building, but I just don't. Listen, that's a trap. Most people think they need to feel motivated before they take action. And it makes sense, right? I mean, it's easier when you're feeling motivated. You have the energy, you have the drive, you see where you're going and why it makes sense. But motivation isn't the starting point. It's the byproduct of alignment. So many of us are just waiting to feel ready before we take action on our dreams, our business, or our next chapter. And this video is going to change the way you think about motivation forever. Let's get something clear. You don't stay stuck because you're lazy. It's easy to blame ourselves, it's easy to judge ourselves. But we actually stay stuck because we've been trained to chase feelings instead of identity. Your brain is wired for survival, not expansion. The moment you start something new, like launching a project, writing that first blog post, planning your business, your brain throws up every reason not to do it. This is too hard. I don't know where to start. What if it doesn't work? Does that sound familiar? Your brain's only goal is to keep you safe. It doesn't want you to put yourself out there. It doesn't want to take risks. It doesn't want to change. But your spirit, your deeper self, your essence, whatever you want to call it, is not here for safety. It's here to evolve, to grow, to go to that next level, and to see what's possible. And this is what creates what my coach used to call the river of misery. That uncomfortable in between space between who you've been and who you're becoming. You're holding two identities at once, that one that doubts and that one that dreams and really wants it. And listen, it's not supposed to feel easy. It's not supposed to feel good. It's supposed to stretch you. And here's where people go wrong. They try to power through that discomfort with more motivation. They look for new affirmations, pump up music, productivity hacks, caffeine, anything to feel ready. But it's not out there. You don't need to overcome your doubt. You don't need some magical solution. You need to stop making it relevant. And this is when you start thinking with your future in mind, as your future self, the version of you who's already built the thing, already experienced the success, already become who you want to be. The doubt doesn't disappear. It just stops mattering because your future self isn't wasting time arguing with her brain. She knows who she is. So ask yourself, if the result I wanted was inevitable, how would I think about this moment? If this challenge was already behind me, how would I show up today? That's the reframe. You don't need to create motivation. You need to create alignment. Let's say you're building a business, starting a new chapter, or working towards a goal that really sort of scares you. Right now, your brain might be saying, this is taking too long. It's too hard. I don't know enough. What if I fail? But your future self, the woman who already is living it, she's thinking, of course this works. Of course it takes time. Of course I'm becoming her. She's not grinding for motivation. She's grounded in inevitability. And feel that shift, that power behind that. And from that energy, everything changes. The task that once felt heavy, neutral. That fear that used to stop you, it's just background noise. You start making decisions from power, not panic. So, how do you live from that place practically? Here's what I teach my clients to do. Step one is catch the old question. Every time your brain says, "What if it doesn't work?" Pause. That question keeps you in survival, keeps you stuck. Step two is you want to ask a better one. What if this is exactly how it works? That one shift can move you from fear to curiosity, and curiosity is the doorway to creativity. The third step is to act as if it's already done. Don't wait to feel confident to show up like her. Show up like her until your brain catches up. Your nervous system learns safety through repetition, not thought. So the more you act from that identity, the faster your brain reprograms itself to believe that you are that woman. You are that person. The people who transform their lives aren't the ones who feel motivated all the time. Nobody does. You're human. You have a human brain. You have human emotions. Life is going to catch up with you from time to time. But the ones who are successful are the ones who learn to move anyway. I sit down and I do my work even when I don't feel like it. You have to stop fighting your doubt and stop needing to be inspired to take action. Choose to believe it's inevitable, even when your brain screams otherwise. Because you can't think your way to confidence. You have to act your way there. Acting, taking action. So the next time your brain says, "I don't feel like it," or "I'm not ready," you can just smile. That's the sign you're in the river. And the only way out is through it. You don't need to force motivation. You need to remember your future and remember who you're becoming and start acting like her. Make the decisions from that place, because once you start thinking like your future self, the obstacles stop mattering. The excuses fade and the movement becomes natural. And that's how you cross the river from where you are to where you're meant to be. Listen, if this message resonated with you, please take 30 seconds after this video, close your eyes, and visualize your future self. See her doing what you're afraid to do right now, calmly, confidently, without needing motivation. And feel those feelings. Feel that calm and that confidence. That's who you are already. You just have to remember. If this helped you shift how you think about motivation and identity, like it, share it, subscribe, and I hope to see you in my new coaching community called You Redefined. This is where we take all of this work and apply it to our lives. $19 a month gets you the founding members price right now for as long as you stay in the membership. You get a 20-minute coaching session, you get on-demand videos, you get a private podcast, and this is where we go deep and we do the work that changes lives. And I would love to see you in there. You can try it for 7 days for free. The link is in the show notes. Remember, you don't need more motivation. You just need to start thinking of your future self.